Hi, my name is Magad Hazim bin Muhammad Alfian. My matrix card number is 23DLS21F1078. Today, I will present about the definition and the history of the Fourth Industrial Revolution. The definition of the Fourth Industrial Revolution is the Fourth Industrial Revolution, Fourth Industry Revolution, or Industry 4.0 conceptualizes rapid change to technology, industries, and societal patterns and processes in the 21st century due to increasing interconnectivity and smart automation. It was popularly created by the founder and executive chairman of the World Economic Forum, Klaus Schwab. It asserts that the changes seen are more than merely improvements to efficiency, but indicate significant changes in industrial capitalism. Next, I will present about the history of the Klaus Martin Schwab. The history by Klaus Martin Schwab is the phrase Fourth Industrial Revolution was first introduced by a team of scientists developing a high-tech strategy for the German government. Klaus Schwab, the executive chairman of the World Economic Forum, introduced the phrase to a wider audience in 2015. The article published by Foreign Affairs. On 10 October 2016, the forum announced the opening of its Center for the Fourth Industrial Revolution in San Francisco. This was also the subject and the title of Schwab's 2016 book. Schwab includes in this fourth era technologies that combine hardware, software, and biology and emphasize advance in communication and connectivity. Schwab expects this era to be marked by breakthroughs in emerging technologies in fields such as robotics, artificial intelligence, nanotechnology, quantum computing, biotechnology, the Internet of Things, the Industrial Internet of Things, decentralized consensus, fifth-generation wireless technologies, 3D printing, and fully autonomous vehicles.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Al-Fatih bin Khalid. My ID number is 23DS31F1066. Now I will discuss about the development of revolutionary industry. The first one, industry use water and steam power to mechanize production. After that, industry use electric power to create mass production. Then, the industry use electronics and information technology to automate production. The fourth industrial revolution used the digital revolution, which builds on the third industrial revolution. There are many applications of the fourth industrial revolution operate, which is through mobile device, smart sensor, advanced human-machine interface, augmented reality wearables, data visualization, big analytics, and advanced processing. For the primary drivers, it is a high-level factors that it influences in order to achieve the aim. The first factors is digitization of product and service, integrating new methods of data collection and analysis such as through the expansion of existing products or creation of new digital products, help company to generate data on product use in order to refine products. The second factor is digital business models and customer access. Customer satisfaction is a perpetual, multi-stage process that requires modification in real time to adapt the changing needs of consumer.
My name is Shabil Fitri bin Muhammad Hilmi. I'm from DLS1B. My matrix number is 23DLS1076. The distinctiveness is first velocity. exponential speed at which incumbent industries are affected and displaced. Next, scope and system impact, the large number of sectors and firms that are affected. Lastly, paradigm shift in technology policy. New policies designed for this new way of doing are present. An example is Singapore's formal recognition of Industry 4.0 in its innovational policies. The emergence of Logistics 4.0. The digitalization of business processes began in the 1960s with the first efforts to foster electronic data interchange. These processes grew more complex over time with new applications and the integration of technologies that improve the flow, speed, reliability, and security of the information exchange. The management and exchange of data among participants in logistic chains is proving a key source of innovation and insight into customers' needs, contributing to the design of value-added service. Technological impacts on logistics. The fourth industrial revolution also impacts the logistics sector. Innovative business models in the field of supply chain management can result from the evolution of existing products and services, but can also represent a fundamental change in the way logistics services are produced and delivered. The four dimensions, customer, performance, value creation, and profit model, are key elements of business model and underpin the fact that an innovative or new business model must not be limited to product innovation and novel services. The new business models currently under discussion and development would have been unthinkable without digitalization. Two features that are characteristic of new business models in logistics are the intensive use of data and the digital interconnect of all partners along the value chain.
Assalamualaikum and hello to our lecturer and my fellow friends. My name is Hermi Riza bin Latif. My number card matric is 23 DLS 21 F1006. Okay, now I want to talk about implication for the environment. Firstly, the implication is the quantity of CO2 emission depend on the mode of transport. The technologies cited for industrial revolution can bring significant ecological benefits. Quantifying these effects, however, is challenging, not least due to the broad range of technologies at play and the broad range of areas of application. Second, company-specific studies indicate emission reduction of up to 25% due to, among other things, following practice, digitalization of technical system in real time, data analytics, and predictive maintenance of machines. Other than that, the concept of distributed manufacturing implies significant changes in supply chains. Less global and more regional and local logistics services are required. Distributed manufacturing and in particular 3D printing are associated with the following positive impacts on the environment. Furthermore, efficient use of materials. There is hardly any unused material in 3D printings, as only the raw material that is actually needed is processed. Reduced material load, three-dimensional production processes can realize highly complex lightweight structures. This can have positive effects on energy needs and the life cycle of the corresponding components. Besides efficient production, energy for producing machines, tools, and their transport along the value chain can be avoided by applying 3D printing technology. Therefore, reduced transport proximity to the markets of manufacturing sites, reduce long-distance transport requirements, and associated CO2 emissions instead of semi-finished and finished products is mainly raw materials, which are more suitable for cost and energy efficient mass transport modes such as railways and ships that need to be transported. Moreover, demand-induced production is expected to reduce returns, as supply should fit demand. Other implication is implication for jobs. For industrial revolution, technologies are not only changing the supply chain ecosystem, but also transforming the world of work. They are reshaping the profiles and skills needed, as sensing capability is no longer sufficient, as new skills need to be accurate to monitor the technologies and master new production processes. Human resources policies and programs need to facilitate the change and support transition process if distraction are to be avoided. Companies need to assess, develop and enhance their workforce in line with future requirements. The following factors described as well as impact the situation and also raise questions.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Adam Zuhair bin Muhammad Zuraidi. My matric number is 23 DLS 21 F1056. Yeah. So the next is benefit of 4th Industry Revolution 4.0. For the first one is improve efficiencies. Multiple area of the production line will become more efficient because of Industry 4.0. Yeah. Related technologies, some of these efficient are mentioned above, less machine downtimes, yeah, as well as the ability to make more product and make them faster, yeah. So the next is number 2, reduces cost. Becoming a smart factory does not happen overnight, and it won't happen on its own. Yeah, true. To achieve it, the owner needs to invest, yeah. So there are upfront costs. However, the cost of manufacturing at your facilities will be dramatically fall because of the Industry 4.0, yeah. For example, is technologies, automation, system integration, data management, and more, yeah. And then number 3 is flexibility and agility, yeah. The benefit of Industry 4.0 also include enhanced flexibility and agility. For example, it is easier to scale production up or down in a smart factory. It is also easier to introduce new product to the production line, as well as create opportunity for one-off manufacturing runs, yeah. And then the next is number 4, makes compliance easier, yeah. Complying with regulation in like pharmaceutical and medical device manufacturing does not have to be a manual process. Instead, Industry 4.0 technologies make it possible to automate compliance, including track and trace, quality inspection, serialization, data logging, and more. And then the next is challenges in implementation of 4th Industry Revolution 4.0. Yeah, for the first one is economic. For example of economic is high economic costs, business model adaptation, unclear economic benefit, and also excessive investment, yeah. And then number 2 is social. For example of social is privacy concern, surveillance and distrust, and also general reluctance to change by stakeholders. And then the third one is political. The example of political is lack of regulation standards and form of certification, and also unclear legal issue and data security. Yeah, and then number 4 is organizational. Organizational need to maintain the integrity of product process. Organizational also need to avoid any IT snakes, as those will cause expensive production outtakes. And the last one is organizational also low top management commitment. Yeah, true.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Muhammad Afizuddin bin Muhammad Zamri. My matric card is 23 DLS 21 F1018. Next, I will share to you guys what is a country application. Many countries have set up institutional mechanism to foster the adoption of the Industry 4.0 technology. For example, Australia. Australia has a digital transformation agency and the Prime Minister Industry 4.0 Task Force, which promote the collaboration with industry group in Germany and USA. Next, Indonesia. Another example is making Indonesia 4.0 with a focus on improving industrial performance. Next is South Africa. South Africa is appointed a presidential commission on the Fourth Industrial Revolution in 2019, consisting of about 30 stakeholders with a background in academia, industry, and the government. Lastly, United Kingdom. In a policy paper published in 2019, the UK Department for Business, Energy and Industrial Strategy, titled Regulation for the Fourth Industrial Revolution, outlined the need to evolve the current regulatory models to remain competitive in evolving technology and social setting. And for the last part is a conclusion. Currently, at the beginning of the Fourth Industrial Revolution, many of the trends were hard to imagine. The technology of the Fourth Industrial Revolution influenced firms from various sectors and economy to various levels. Radical and dynamic change in the global economy landscape generated by the Fourth Industrial Revolution for the further research dealing with a major international company. An important issue for possible future research is a new understanding of the role of the state. Learning and understanding the new type of firm and new business models generated by digital revolution is fascinating.